one more. Cause
Yep.
Did you know that Kershaw went to high school with Steph?
Yeah, unfortunately, hockey's not on that equation, so they might not mention it for a lot. And here's one for Doug. The Final Four in hockey, this is the first time ever there's been no team in the Final Four for hockey south of the state of Pennsylvania. Or north of Pennsylvania.
North
of Pennsylvania.
Wow, that's
Yeah, is that wild?
I don't know. And Todd Black was drafted ahead of Luke Roman.
That's true. Clyde, what do you guys got going today? Lottery luck?
Yeah, we'll talk and see if there's anything there. And the Tigers going to continue on as they play tonight against Pittsburgh. And we got some fun planned.
Beautiful. Karshi and Anderson next. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Hopefully we'll be talking Victor tomorrow. 97 on the team.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Always live on the free Odyssey app. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Corwell House Sports Desk, this is 97.1 The Ticket.
July, a weekend 180 weight loss. Just 2 years ago, the Detroit Pistons had the second worst record in the association and ended up winning the NBA draft lottery and selecting, of course, Kate Cunningham with the first overall pick. Fast forward 2 years, the Pistons have the absolute worst record in the league, winning just 20% of the games. With the NBA draft lottery tonight, the Pistons only have a 14% chance of drawing the number 1 overall pick despite finishing with that worst record, but they have a 52% chance of finishing in the top 4. The lowest and the same time most likely place the Pistons could pick is at number 5. They have a 48% chance of landing there. Tigers back at it tonight at Comerica Park. They host the Pittsburgh Pirates for the first of 2. First pitch at 6:40 right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Michael Lorenzen going for the good guys. Stanley Cup last night. Stars are going to crack it in Game 7. Final score 2-1. They move on to the conference finals. Lions sign a kicker. XFL kicker John Parker Romo, who made 17-19 field goal attempts for San Antonio, and earned all XFL letters per that's worth. NFL making one wild card playoff game next season exclusively available only on digital. That would be an NBC Peacock. So if you only have cable or satellite television, you will officially be SOL. That ticket update desk. I'm Jeff Lesson from our 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
This is the Gator Anderson on 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, so Tuesday, Carson Anderson. Hope you're doing well. Peter, are you doing well?
Doing all right?
Just all right, huh?
Yeah, something up? No, nothing's up. I'm fine.
Making sure. Anything exciting last night?
I was watching ESPN2 had a bunch of E60s on last night.
Yeah, I was kind of checking some of them out.
So I watched, I think, 3 of them. And they were all, the show was so well done.
These are documentaries, short 60-minute documentaries.
Yeah, or some of them actually were 30 minutes long, too. Maybe that's what we watch because they're quick there. Maybe they're condensed, I'm not sure. But it's such a great show. They're very interesting. And one of them was on the use of psychedelic mushrooms to help treat people with depression, and specifically athletes. And they've had some pretty good results with that, although it's not for everybody, they say. It was really interesting to watch that. Then they had this tearjerker with the story about this kid from England who was born with this horrible disease that makes all his muscles contract, basically. So he looks like a bodybuilder, even though he's like 10 years old. And he's always in pain because his muscles are always contracting. It's really sad. And his eyesight is messed up because of it. But it's a story of him and his dog. Like, they adopted this dog that had 3 legs, a missing tail, whatever. It's a cute looking dog, though. This is a really heartwarming story, so that was cool to see.
Yeah.
And then finished the night watching an hour-long special on a story I'd never heard of, which I'm surprised I didn't hear because it's baseball, but it was Drew Robinson.
I've seen that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guy who, I'm not going to say was a promising baseball player. He was, fledgling player. He played the minors for a long time and finally got his chance playing the majors. And he had a cup of coffee, kind of, but battled depression and then decided to make a suicide attempt by shooting himself while lying on his couch, but he didn't die. And picked himself up, walked to his bedroom, and then as soon as he hit the bed, he was asleep. Wakes up the next morning and then realizes I'm still alive, and then has the will to live, and it ends up being a pretty interesting story.
Yeah.
And somewhat inspirational. He still battles with depression, but it was an interesting story. What I found interesting about it was that when he came back, he tried to come back, and he has no use of his right eye. Like, his right eye is sewed shut because it's done. And he was still playing in the minor leagues. And this might be interesting at some point to bring up to, or maybe somebody will bring it up with Scott Harris, because the last team he played for was the Giants. So Scott Harris came from the Giants organization. Now the Tigers, president of operations there. So, but what was interesting, to show him in the minors or in spring training,